Hey guys, this is my specialized Allez Elite for 2014 that I just got. Just giving you a quick look at it. The colors are really awesome blue with like a fluorescent green. So far I've ridden it about I'd say 70 miles or so, and it's brand new, so I mean everything on it is working as of yet. Everything shifts smoothly. I haven't had any slipping on the chain. It does weigh. The guy at the bike store weighed it for me. It weighed in at just about 22 pounds, and this is my first actual like true road bike, and I know that's not that light. 22 pounds isn't too light, but for me, it's okay. I'm not like a pro or anything, or I'm just starting. I do a lot of urban riding, so the roads here, I don't have like much, much like flat road to ride on. It's like a bunch of busy streets and cars and like potholes, but you know, other than that, it rides pretty smooth. I did order some parts. Let's see, I ordered some pedals, some like aluminum or some CNC pedals. These are, I don't, yeah, these are just, I think they were thrown in by the bike shop. Obviously, they're not anything, you know, they're just generic. And I ordered some titanium skewers that I have yet to receive in the mail. Some metallic blue ones, kind of to go with the blue color scheme of the bike, and some blue like Presta valve caps, which I have yet to receive. And I did install this little metallic blue cap here to kind of, I'm a really color oriented guy, so I like everything to match. I have one of these little lights up front. Let's see. Front of it. It's rather small, so I like it. Real easy to use. It doesn't protrude or anything too much. It just kind of flows with the bike. I like it. This bike is pretty smooth. The color's awesome. It's like an aqua blue. Some close-ups here. Now, this is the 54 centimeter frame. I don't have any cages for my water bottles. I need to buy one. And let's see here. A little light in the back as well. Kind of, you know, narrow. Same deal. So, I do about 95% of my riding at night. So, I don't know if that changes anything, you know. Most cyclists, I guess, ride in the day, but I do 95% at night, and only at night. I don't really ride in the day, mainly because I live in Texas. Texas is really hot. It's like always in the 90s, so, you know, if I want to not die out there, I ride at night. So it's like a different, I don't know, it's a different experience. The roads are quiet, except like on the, you know, intersections and whatnot by the stores. But it's rather quiet, peaceful. it's a whole new different world when you ride at night. I ride around like between 7 p.m. up to like 12:30, 1 in the morning. And I know most of y'all are gonna be like, well, that's stupid, but you know, if I lived somewhere nice, like up north on the East Coast where it was nice and cool, yeah, but it's always like 90 degrees out here, so I have to adapt. Believe it or not, there's not too much traffic at all, so it makes it a little easier. I always signal, of course. I always have my lights on, front and back. This bike doesn't come with reflectors, obviously, so I just keep my lights on always. I wear gloves. You know, on contrary to like what probably most cyclists wear, the gloves with the cutouts for the fingers. I wear these snap-on. They let ventilation here through the fingers, and they're like full. They cover my hands, so mainly for taking any spills. I don't want to get my fingers torn up, nails torn off, and whatnot. So, you know, I guess in the day, wearing these would suck because, you know, you don't get any like ventilation. But I don't ride in the day, so these are perfectly fine at night. And just in case I take a spill, you know, I have my fingers covered, so I don't mind it. This Allez Elite does have the carbon forks. If we could zoom in there, iPhone. Zoom in. Well, you can see it. So it has carbon forks. That's all the carbon on there. Everything else is aluminum. It's a beautiful bike. It stands out. It's really bright. If you ride it, you know, the 5% I do ride it in the day, like, for instance, to take it to the bike shop for a tune-up or, like, you know, just whatever. It's really bright. Other than that, it just stands out. It's a beautiful bike. I love it. My first true road bike. Yeah, I was originally gonna get the Allez, I think the entry level $770 one, but this had better components. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna spend some. It has the Shimano Tiagra 10-speed. If only this could zoom in. Focus. So I'd rather pay more money for something better than skimp out and regret it later, you know. It was about $1,100 plus tax, brand new out the door. So, and the guy at the shop was generous enough to, well, they fitted me obviously, and they were generous enough to throw in, I think, he said just come in whenever it needs a tune-up. He would, I think, take care of it. So that was pretty generous. I'm pretty sure most bike shops do that. Yeah, other than that, I'm really happy with it. It's been about 3 weeks. 3 weeks today of owning it. And I really like it, so, you know, I was originally riding my, my Nishiki Pueblo, you know, bike everywhere, you know, but it has mountain bike cranks, so they're like, you can't really go too fast on it. Otherwise, like, you start to pedal faster than I think what is allowed. I guess cadence-wise, you just start to, yeah, it's just too small. The crank's just too small. So, I'm just, I guess, starting into this whole cycling deal. So I'm not too familiar with the terms, but I will try my best. Like I said, it weighs 22 pounds. This is the 2014 model. I haven't seen too many of these videos on YouTube of this particular bike, so I'm just giving you like a little overview here. It's beautiful. It looks prettier in person, but yeah. So here you have it. I hope I could help in any way, guys. Take care.